It has been a little bit since I've recorded a video, and so I wanted to jump back in on that. The reason I paused for a second is I was reflecting, praying about what I wanted these videos to look like, why was I doing them, those kind of things. So there was a sense of reflection. My heart is to share what I'm learning when I'm studying the text. The original idea was I would I would share something when I came across like one of those big aha moments through study. But I found that I had a hard time editing myself, and so everything felt like an aha moment, if you will. So instead of just sharing the big moments, it became me doing what I do in my own study, which is going through every little morpheme and phoneme and letter and jot and tittle and going through them again and again and again and comparing how one connects to the other so that we truly start to understand how, in this case, Paul put the ideas that he was conveying together. And we don't miss any of the nuance. We don't miss any of the connections that he makes by repeating himself and all those things. Now, I'm still going to study that way because I believe that's the right way to study. I think that's the way a book was written, and so that's the way we should read a book. But I'm going to probably take a slightly different approach than what my videos have become, which is that every single phrase, every single word idea. If that was helpful for you, let me know so that I can be helpful. I don't know if anyone watches these at all, other than a few friends and family members. So feel free to let me know if any of it's helpful to you, if you want me to do anything specific. I enjoy doing it. I just want to share and teach. I'm in a season of my life. I mentioned this in a previous video where I am studying most of the day, and my teaching outlet is mainly through writing. I wrote a book on Galatians, and now I'm writing a book on Philippians. My writing is not like my videos, especially the previous several, where it was very tedious exegesis and biblical interpretation. It's some of that, a very small amount of that. The books that I've written and am writing, with one exception, are spiritual life books. You know, how to walk with Jesus, how to love Jesus, how to know Jesus, and then how to serve Him in that relationship. Hopefully, very practical and applicable books, theologically sound, exegetically based, but spiritual life books, not as tedious as potentially these videos are. So, if you have been curious what kind of writer I am, maybe pick up the book and see. That probably comes across as a selfish plug for you to buy my book. And if it does, then I am not good at hiding my true motives, because that would be nice. I'd love for everybody to read my book. You know, I'd like for people to read my book. I'd like for people to read my book because the message in it changed my life. And so I would love for people to buy the book that I wrote on Galatians, The Enchanting Gospel, and read it. I hope it'll change your life too, because that's all it is. Reflections from the book of Galatians that God used to change me in a pretty profound way. And I'm grateful for that. So these videos are going to be a little bit more aha moments. I'm just starting rambling at the camera right now, and I'm probably going to break this video into a bunch of different videos. This may end up being like 20 minutes long. I don't know, but hopefully I can break it up into smaller parts.